Hi everyone, so this is my first casting attempt and I'm going to be casting or talking about my friend Antoine's game. He is playing as the HRE in this game. Usually he's an Abbasid main, so let's see how he does against an Abbasid opponent. I would imagine well, because he's like, it's a civ that he knows really well and he plays a lot, so he should have good reflexes. So this is Antoine in the color blue. This map is Volcanic Island, right? Okay, so for anyone watching this, I'm not good at AoE4, okay? But I just really enjoy the game, and so I may not be able to give you all the cool details that more experienced gamers and casters give you, but I'm gonna try. And then on the opposite side of the densely wooded forest, we have our opponent 815, 684, 815. I wonder if these numbers mean anything. Well, we are just going to call him or her our Abbasid Dynasty player. So what is the Abbasid Dynasty player opening up with? Just a house. Okay. I mean, I don't really know what a good Abbasid build order looks like. So I don't know what they should be opening up with. But Antoine has gone for a similar build. Like, he has a house, he has a he's mining the gold, and then he's got villagers on the food, and they are being beefed up or aggressively made to work harder by the prelate. We are right now at the resources per minute view. For now, I'm going to change it to villagers per resource. I think in the beginning stages of a game, especially anyone trying to understand build orders, it's more important for you to know the number of villagers rather than how many resources to gather per minute. So we're going to stick to that. Not much happening right now, so I'm going to try and increase the speed until we hit tutelage, or we see any aggression. Scouts are scouting, collecting sheep for their villagers, doing them. Okay, so we have the House of Wisdom put down by our Abbasid player. How do I know what, like, I know that the Abbasid dynasty, they have culture wing or trade wing or military wing. How do I know which wing is this wing? Economic wing. Did I get it right? Economic wing. I got it right. What is the... Oh, wait. Antoine Scout. Oh, ran away. That yell probably is gonna sound very loud in the recording, but we'll try and adjust it. What is our friend up to? The Mainburg Palace? No? That's not how you pronounce it. Whatever. Mainburg Palace. I'm gonna go back to the episode person. Yep, so the economic wing, which is gonna give them economic technology benefits, I guess. Oh, he will come back to what this thing is gonna do later. We'll go back and see what Antoine is doing. Okay, so he's feeling pretty bold right now, collecting gear a little further away from the town center, but the Abbasid dynasty is a civ which is known to be a turtling or like a booming civ. So, especially since he didn't go with the military wing, Antoine is probably right in assuming that there are not going to be any early raids. I see him getting marching drills, which is going to improve the speed of infantry and religious units by 10%, and then he follows it up with his first barracks. And now the prelate is supervising the villagers on the wood. Let's see how many does he have on the wood. Okay, so wood is his #1 priority right now. 8 on wood. I feel like he can do better on food. Like, he talks a lot about balancing the economy. The wood and the gold, sure, but I feel like the food, I don't know if he's got enough on the food. The HRE, like, is it smart for the HRE to go for berries, or is HRE better off collecting food from some other source? Can someone in the comments tell me if you're like an HRE main? If you were in this situation, like, would you put more villagers on the berries or on the sheep here? He's got villagers everywhere. Ah, see, now he's made the switch. So now he's put more people on the food, which is great. Oh, and I see some blue dots. So his scout is just standing there. Ah, men at arms. That's why he needs all that extra food, because men at arms are expensive units to make, but they're super duper tiny. So you can see how like one man-at-arms can just like stand there and harass villagers. They can even go under a town center. Usually they're pretty tanky and it's okay. And now our Abbasid player is responding with a horseman against the men-at-arms. Is that the right counter for men-at-arms? I guess like if you're in feudal age, you may not have a lot of choice once you get up to castle, so you can make crossbows, which is the textbook counter for men-at-arms. Until then, I suppose horsemen would be. But let's look at the numbers. Economy-wise, I guess the Abbasid player has a lead, but 6 villagers, is that considered like a big lead at this stage of the game? I don't know. Military-wise, Arvan is definitely focused more on producing units compared to our Abbasid dynasty player. And look at how many spears and men-at-arms he's amassing right now. So he's got 3 of each. And he's building a ramp. He must have, did he put down a blacksmith? Do HRE units have the ability? Oh, the Minework Palace. I'm so stupid. But see, I think casting is gonna teach me stuff. Because I'm gonna be asking questions that nobody can answer because I'm sitting by myself. And it's gonna teach me stuff. So the Minework Palace is where he got siege engineering. Buddy, why didn't you go back? You could see those horsemen moving towards your base. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you're not taking your army into his base. You're also not bringing your army back into your base. I mean, he didn't get any villagers, so I guess it's fine. But this would be a perfect time to raid because you can assume that he sent everything he made to your base. That's not true. He made more. What do you make? He's got archers and he's got horsemen. What do you people think? Do you think this is a good time for our Abbasid player to start thinking about going up to Castle Age? I mean, he's nearly there. I think now we can change to for minute. He's nearly there. And I guess like if he can, whoa! I missed that. Okay, I don't know if this yelling. What? Dude, are you kidding me? Like, don't you people think this was a little too quick? Okay, so clearly my first attempt was, but I wouldn't call it a fail. I think it was entertaining.